Howdy, and welcome to episode 2 of AmanShadar's Minecraft series featuring the Direwolf 20 pack. As you can see, I've been a little busy. Found some andesite, which is some kind of interesting looking stone, and some marble. So I've rebuilt my house, and I'm a big fan of windows because I like to be able to look outside and stuff. And yeah, there's that. I've also collected a bit of coal and charcoal. I've built some charcoal up, and yeah, that's where I'm at so far. This is my little mine. It hasn't. Why does that keep like spawning random dirt? That's weird. I keep picking up a piece of dirt right here. And as you can see, I haven't gone very deep to get all this andesite marble. In fact, I've hit another marble vein, and this is all the andesite here. Some more, and some coal, and some more marble back there, so I can get some more if I so choose later. But right now, I like to have my house is kind of built up a lot stronger than the dirt, at least. I don't know the explosive resistance of this andesite bricks, but I imagine they're better than, well, obviously they're going to be better than dirt, so either way we're a little bit more protected. The glass obviously isn't going to survive very well, but that's okay. Whenever we see creepers, we just try and get them away from our building, and we don't have to worry about it too much. Grab some of this coal, and I have come across some dense coal ore, which is interesting. It gives you 3 blocks. Oh, there's one right there. So it looks a little bit different, but it's just dense ore. Stone pickaxe picks it just fine, but see, you get 1 from there, you get 3 from those ones, and a little bit more experience as well, so those are kind of neat. Oh, there's another dense ore right there. Oh, and I'm out of pickaxes. What is that? Granite. Oh, that's interesting. All kinds of cool stuff now. I haven't even gone very deep, and I've got all kinds of different ores. Well, we're going to need some more pickaxes. Build 2 more. There we go. Whoops. Alrighty. There we go. Don't need slabs yet. We'll leave it as cobblestone for right now. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Where was I? I thought they were. Oh, over here. Sometimes I get lost in my own little mines. And get some more of this coal. And I'm thinking, let's grab some of this granite. Let's see what we can do with this stuff. Oh. Red granite, obviously, which is cool, but can we make bricks out of this? We can. Ooh, those are kind of neat. You can make all kinds of stuff, and you get stone versions instead of, you know, a lot of people like to add color to their houses and stuff. You have to use wool to make all the different colors, but, well, now there's different stones. And I know there's several mods that can dye stone, and so you can, or you can have like the obsidian. Ooh, what is that? Certus quartz ore. Well, I can harvest it apparently. Get some quartz. I wonder what that's used for. And yeah, but anyway, you can. There's mods that add the different colors of stones, or you can get obsidian infused wool or stuff like that, so it toughens up the wool, but you still get the colors, which is kind of neat. But I like the idea of just different stones. It's kind of cool. And I dug myself into a hole. That's gravel. More andesite, some sandstone over there, and built some stairs so that I can just climb up out of here. Applied energistics. All right, it's been a while since I've used that one. That's almost cheaty. So I figured today I was gonna go clear some. I wonder if I can make granite tools or andesite. Nope. And I don't have enough sticks for that. Which, apparently, I need... Okay, we still got wood. I was gonna say, apparently I need some wood, but I got some. So, no granite, no andesite, at least not with those base stuff. We're still good with stone tools. Let's see if we can make a stone sickle. Oh, it's made with flint. That's interesting. And iron, ruby, sapphire, different. Holy crap. Shiny. Well, I can't make a stone one. So we'll just use our wooden one. What did we do with our wooden one? Is it in here? There it is. And as you can see, I've cleared the area a bit of foliage and some dirt around my building, around my little house, so that we can have some space, critters don't hide in the bushes. A little more defensible this way, I think. And hello. Whee! Ow, got me. Alrighty. And I want this tree. And I don't know if this axe is going to survive this, but we shall see. Yeah, see, the tree capitator does make it take a lot longer to chop the brick, but it takes the whole tree down, so. Unless you run out of durability, in which it does that. So that's actually a setting you can change to have it have to chop the whole tree down regardless. But you have to actually open up the configuration file for it, which I probably will do, because I really despise floaty trees. It just irritates the crap out of me. And yeah, I'm gonna need another. Oh, it's already getting dark again. So, welcome to episode 2. But that's where we're at so far. So I'm actually going to log out real quick, fix that configuration file, because I'm not a fan of the floaty trees one bit, and I want to make sure that I don't get floaty trees. So I will be back after I do that. See you in a minute. And we're back. So yeah, the only thing I changed was it will now allow me to chop a tree down and just use all of that resource anyway, or all of the thing, but it'll take the whole tree down anyway. Kinda is a little cheaty maybe, but I just really can't stand floaty trees. It just irritates me to no end, so I gotta go fix that. But right now, today, we're going to go down into the dungeon. Actually, I should probably bring... Let's just turn all those into some more pickaxes. Oops, and another shovel at least. One moment. I'm back. Sorry about that. Received a phone call, so. So I'm gonna be making a couple extra pickaxes, and gonna go mining for some better resources, some more resources. Particularly looking for iron or copper. So that's one thing I also want to get, is some more stairs, so that I can, well, I can go 14 more down. That should get us a ways. Let's go chopping down, and apparently I don't have torches. Let's go fix that. Definitely gonna need torches. Down here. Did I run out of torches? Where's my torches? There they are. I knew I had several. Alrighty, back at it again. And it looks like we got some more quartz here. Yeah, quartz. And we're going to need a lot of that later on for the applied energistics. Okay, so this, how many do we have left? 11? So we want to make sure we can get back up. So that'd be 1, 2. Well, actually, what we do? So this will be 1. We're at 53. Yeah. So we can go to 43. And there's more andesite. So we'll get down here to get some deeper into the bowels of El Diablo. Oh, there's some iron right there. Very nice. Look at that. Well, we're obviously to the depth that we need. I think. What are we down to? 47? What is this? Aluminum ore. Which is Tinker's construct. 46, 45, 44, 43. So, oh yeah, gotta make sure you have enough headroom. And link, and I want to take that. Ooh. More. Follow the vein. That's very dangerous to do. Andesite. We want to keep that. Keep that. Okay. Oh, I hate it when that happens. So when you place the stairs, if you click on the top part, it'll go upside down like that. If you go down here, it'll do the bottom. So you can make some interesting designs with stairs, which is good. I'm glad it gives you that option. It just sucks when you accidentally place it wrong. And yeah, I horribly miscalculated that. Well, we happen to have some more cobblestone. Let's make some more stairs. Place our goodies in here for now. So I'm gonna mine a bit and see if I can find me some more goodies. I'm kind of liking this level here. Just seems like a good place to stop. Obviously there's going to be iron and aluminum apparently, and quartz and coal, so this should be a good place to start. Coal mostly used, well, you can use coal for anything like charcoal too, that you can use charcoal for, so like torches and such, or just cooking things in your furnace. But I'm a big fan of saving it for the coal dust and the other stuff that you need, as charcoal is cheap and plentiful. Well, that's a pretty good coal vein. But one thing I wanted to show you, when I first started playing Minecraft, we would strip mine an area by just literally destroying, every block, going through and just digging out everything. However, I have since learned a much better way to strip mine, because you end up with a ton of cobblestone doing that. At first, yeah, cobblestone can be handy, but after a while it just blocks up everything and you gotta find ways to burn it out. So what you can do is you just dig a tunnel like this, and oh hey, look at that, just found a little dungeon, which means obviously you can pull out any goodies that you find that way, and then you go out and then you dig tunnels off of that, off in a direction, And you can go either direction, it doesn't matter. And you know, you can go both directions here. But the point is, when you get duckweed, after you go so far in there, you'll see all these blocks on that tunnel. So you go 2 spaces over and you can start building another tunnel. And now you can see both, you know, all 4 of these. But instead of all this just cobblestone that you're going to be digging through, all this stone, you won't have all these middle ones. So that, you know, thirds your cobblestone intake, so you don't get all that waste. And then when you find a vein, you just follow the vein and dig it out. So just a random tip. If you guys, if you know it, great. If not, well, hopefully you learned something. And then you just periodically put torches through so that you can see, like in there. Not a big deal. I actually like to have a torch at each one of these intersections, and so it gives you a good view both directions. And you can do the same thing down this way. And I'll obviously go a lot deeper down these tunnels. When I come to places like this, I actually like to build stairway down so that I can get down to it. And I'll actually build a shelf or a ledge around the outside of it. I do the same thing with lava. Ooh, ore berries, nice. And that way I can, because a lot of times, especially with the lava lakes, you can find a lot of goodies at the edges of a lava lake. But those are obviously going to be much deeper down. Cinnabar ore. Don't really have a use for that yet, but I think it's from Thaumcraft. Does this tell you? Yeah, Thaumcraft. Big fan of ore berries. Yay. Cheap and easily accessible. And you just right click the ferrous ore. Ooh, I can't mine ferrous ore with this stone pickaxe. Nice thing about that, this, I don't know what mod is adding that. Shiny ore, also not mineable with a stone pickaxe. But it tells you whether it's harvestable. See how it's got an X next to that, currently harvestable? And then you go here and you got a green check mark. So a green check mark means you can get it, X means you cannot. So don't even try, you'll just waste it. It's no bueno. I can't get cinnabar ore either. So just an FYI on that. Oops. Let's go around this ledge. Oh, we got something right here. Lead ore. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go build me a metal pickaxe so I can get some of this nifty goodies. Duckweed. I wonder if that's used for anything. Oh. And so yeah, I'm gonna just do some mining. I'm gonna go ahead and do it off camera so you guys aren't sitting there bored with me just hacking away at the walls. And I will return if I see something fancy or whatever. I can come back from there. So talk to you later. Alrighty, and I'm back. As you can see, I've made a nice little thing here, but I've actually been quite busy. So as you can see, I've gone much further deeper off camera, and I've also discovered a few good things. There's some lava and some random different ores. I actually discovered a dungeon over here. Oh, hello bat. There's a little bit of rock hive there. This one's a skeleton spawner dungeon, and see the skeletons there. And actually gotten most of the stuff in this one. There's, you know, some gravel and music disc, whatever. I haven't actually reached the other chest yet, but I will sometime. Now skeletons are fighting each other. So, also, and then further down, I was ultimately hunting diamonds, and I got pretty lucky. Right here, there was actually, I got several diamonds, and then I went a little further down, and I found some dense diamond ore. So those dense ores are really nice. So I've actually got quite a bit of diamonds now. I can make my first quarry and not have to manually mine if I don't want to. But sometimes there's some nice exploring options by mining like that.
Also, the death points. I figured out how to fix those and also make new ones, as you can see. So instead of all these death waypoints that you have out there, it's actually part of a mod pack called Journey Map. If you hit J, it brings up, well, actually normally it would bring up, yeah, it'll come up to this thing first, and then you can set all your different options. You can have circle or square shape, and map heading to be Old North. I don't know what that one is. My heading sets it to where it's always facing the direction that you're in, but I like it just to face north and my little thing to spin around. So personally, it's a little better to me. But everyone has their own preferences. Also, when you hit J, there is waypoints, and you'll have like all your death points will be listed on here that you can just remove them once you're done with them. And then, as you can see, I have a home point. If you hit B, it'll create a new point for where you're standing at. You can name it whatever you want. You can choose whatever color you want. You can pick a random color, so it just goes to whatever. And you can also have it in the different dimensions, which is kind of nifty. I don't know why you would really need the same waypoint in multiple dimensions, but yeah, you never know. Been growing a lot of cotton, expanded my farm a little bit, done some terraforming, as you can see, and getting some more sugar here, sugar cane, because I imagine I'm gonna need some paper, probably a lot of paper, so I figure start collecting this stuff now so that later when I actually need the paper I will have access to it. This was due to a creeper explosion. I'm still working on getting it filled in. So just some general terraforming. Yeah, the beacon's actually kind of helpful when it's placed where you want it to be. Got some berry bushes that I found throughout and planted those. And so yeah, it's been generally a good time. Also, I have discovered these packs, which are really neat. Let me go in here. Oh, decorate my thing. What the hell? That's weird. So yeah, packs. If you go into NEI, so you have an apiarists pack, which I'm guessing is for the bees. Lepidopterists, which is for the butterflies. Miner's backpack, 0 and 45 slots. Digger's backpack, foresters, hunters, adventurers, builders. And you also got trackmans, iceman, and apothecary. So these are pretty nifty packs in that they're specialized in what they will collect, but items will automatically go into them, which is nice. Like you see, Forester's backpack has 4 items in it right now. They're probably the food. So once you have them built, which is pretty much the same thing, you got a chest in the middle, 4 pieces of string, 2 pieces of wool, and then these are the 2 things that change. So you got wood for the Forester's backpack, Digger's backpack uses stone, Miner's backpack uses iron ingots, Trackman's backpack uses rail tracks, Iceman uses snow, Apothecary uses potions of healing, which is pretty specific, Adventurer uses bones, Builders uses clay, and different things like that. So apiarists use sticks, which isn't bad, and Lepidopterist also uses sticks. So what's the difference between... Oh, it didn't change. Oh, yeah, it did. Huh. Wool, string, stick. Oh, apiarist's chests. And Lepidopterist's chest. That's the difference between those two. They use specific chests rather than just a regular chest. So the nifty thing about them is while they're in your inventory, the base ones just give you 15 slots. If you get you can upgrade to the woven ones using a carpenter and woven silk and a diamond, and that'll get you to 45 slots, which is definitely going to be something I will pursue because that's handy. And right now I've got 14 diamonds just from those 2 little diamond caches that I found. Also a bunch of redstone, which is really nice. So it's pretty nifty that I was able to find that much in one spot. You only need 11 diamonds to build a quarry, so my first 11 items on any map with Buildcraft tends to go to a quarry so that I can get them. But as you can see, those items I just picked up automatically went into my forester's backpack. So the stuff that you pick up will automatically go in there. You can pull them out like that, or you can walk over and hit shift and right click, or in my case space because I changed my controls, and it'll automatically dump whatever's in there into that chest, which is pretty cool. There's also different modes you can set them in. I would think that would be very handy for like the Trackman's backpack. Oh, there's a Thaumaturge one too, which uses amber. So, but like the Trackman's backpack, since you'd probably be filling that with track, so you can lay miles of rails. I guess it'd be kilometers in this game, and you can. I think you. Okay, yeah, that's changing the mode. See how it's the little arrow there? So you got regular, locked, up, and down. So regular, everything just goes into it, and you can shift right click to stick stuff on there, and it goes that way. If you don't have it on anything and you shift click, then you get the locked, which means I don't think items will go in there anymore. How convenient. And yeah, they go into your stuff. They won't accept any more items. And then up, I'm not sure which one this would do. Let's see where the berries go. See, I've got 2 berries. Excuse me. And they both didn't go in there either. Oh, if there's items in your inventory here, it'll fill that slot up first anyway. So keep that in mind. That way, if you want to keep one on there. And I think, okay, that tells you nice. It says receiving. Resupply. Resupply is the one that I'm thinking would be the most handy in cases like that, where you can shift click on a thing and it will fill it. Nope. Maybe that's the receiving. So go to receiving. Yeah. So you put it in receiving mode and right click on it, and it'll pull items from the chest that it can handle. If you put it on resupply mode, you keep a item in your inventory and it will keep that item supplied, so which is pretty handy. And then regular, we'll just dump it all back out. Also throw those in there, throw these in my food chest, let's sleep real quick. The biggest benefit, obviously you're not really going to need resupply on a forester's backpack so much, maybe with food, which would be kind of handy. But like the Trackman's backpack, you can fill that with tracks, keep 1 stack in here, and as you're going along, it will automatically fill your spot back up for you. I'm guessing the same thing for the builder's backpack. I'm pretty sure I'm not exactly what it holds, but I'm guessing building components. Maybe. I haven't actually built it to test that one out yet. The digger's backpack fills with cobblestone, obviously, dirt, sand, general stuff that you just always dig up, go in there. Also, another thing I found was you can compress cobblestone. I'm not sure which. Let me get all this and I'll show you. Not sure which mod adds this feature, but it's really cool. So instead of having stacks and stacks of cobblestone, if you actually want to keep some cobblestone, you put them in a pattern, which I screwed that up. Pattern like that, all 9 by 9 or 3 by 3 to make 9 of them, and you get compressed cobblestone, which is pretty nifty. And then you can also do it again and have double compressed cobblestone. Apparently this goes clear up to octuple compressed. So you can, that one little block has 81 cobblestone. There's 81 cobblestone in that one space now. So that's really nifty to compress your stuff down. I wanted to see how I got to that. I think I was checking out dirt, and I found one of these things, and it just chisel. Oh, that's interesting. Smelter, carpenter, shapeless crafting, smelting, lacerator, slag furnace, redstone. I'm not sure how I found it, but it was. There we go. So that's not what I wanted. So Cobblestone makes cobblestone 4. So yeah, compressed cobblestone makes cobblestone 4. Whatever that ends up being. I think I was flipping through this somewhere and it came up with a... Oh, it's not working for me now. Oh, see. Yeah, and you need cobblestone 4 for a quartz grindstone. Oh, it's just regular cobblestone, you idiot. Yeah, sorry, sometimes I'm silly. Yeah, it was in one of these menus. It popped up and it said that it can go to basically 8 times compressed, so compression, which is pretty neat. So a good way to store all your stuff. And keeping these backpacks on, you can greatly increase your inventory. And the miners actually will hold like your ores. Basically, a lot of this stuff will go in there, and all of these will go in there. So it's pretty handy to have these extra little backpacks, and they're pretty cheap. Assuming that you have sheep, which apparently on my little island here, I have 0 sheep. This whole island, I have yet to find a single sheep. Lots of chicken. There's lots of squid out in the ocean, and many monsters, but I've yet to find a single sheep. So I'm gonna have to go exploring off of my island to find my sheep. But luckily, I have found some cotton, and I can get wool this way. It's obviously a much slower process because it takes 9 of these to make a single piece of wool, and 3 of them to make string. But most of the string that I've actually gotten from killing spiders. So pretty nifty stuff that I've found out. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode there with all that bit of information for you guys. Sometimes that's very handy, sometimes it's a pain. But adding a little chest here, or not a chest, a pressure plate right in front of your door. The nice thing about it is your door's always shut after you come in. So you open it up, you don't have to worry about leaving the door open and having monsters follow you in. And also getting out of your house is much easier. However, maybe if I widen it, it'd probably be better. But if I do that and then think about something and then go forward, it has a tendency to shut on me. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Next episode, I'm gonna go ahead and build the quarry and get that set up. So if you guys are interested in learning how to do that stuff, definitely be sure to stay tuned. So that's the problem. I keep getting stuck on it. I get stuck on the door or something. Also, I've built a carpenter machine somewhere. Oh, there it is. Because I plan on upgrading all my backpacks and stuff. I want to get to the 45 spots, so maybe we'll venture into that a little bit in the next episode as well. I'll have 3 more diamonds left available after I build my quarry, so that might be pretty handy. So yeah, until next time, goodbye.